Hi, Dr. McConnell and Dr. Islam. I wanted to take a few minutes today and really explain Audacity to you and how you can get started pretty quickly and send us those narration tracks that Bethany and I can use to further build out the course space. So, regardless of whether you have a Windows or a Mac PC, you notice today I'm running on a Mac that it really doesn't matter. But once you download and install Audacity, it's a free program, by the way, and we'll help you with that. But once you launch it and open it, you get this main screen here. Let me take a few minutes here and explain this screen to you. You notice here in the top left corner, you're going to have the pause, the play, stop, and the record button. And then underneath here, you're going to have a speaker icon, a microphone icon, and several levels and channel monitors, which you really don't need at this stage. So I would just say, as far as operations and buttons to click inside of here, it's just these here, and then also this toolbar underneath. So once you have an idea of what you want to record and you're ready to record, probably the first thing to check before you do record would be your output and your input connections. So your microphone icon here, you notice I have a drop-down box, and if I click on it, it's going to say built-in input. And what that means is that for me, because I'm on my Mac today, I'm just using the microphone that's built into the computer. Now this is also fine for you, but let's say you may have a headset mic plugged into your computer or a stand mic plugged in. Any of those that are plugged in, when you click this list here, it'll show you. So regardless of how many mics you may have, if you want to use one of those, select it here. And so for me, I'm going to leave it on built-in input. And same thing with the speaker. To hear the output, to hear what you did, hear your recording, you're going to hit this list. And for most cases, it'll be just the laptop speakers it'll play it through. But let's say you have like external speakers plugged in or something like that, then you have an option to change that as well. So assuming these settings are correct, then you are really ready from then on to go ahead and try a sample narration file. And all you need to do that is just click the red record button one time. So I've clicked it, and you notice now that this blue waveform is appearing while I'm talking. This waveform is tracking my voice, and you notice that as I get louder, it gets a little bit bigger. And the only note here, because there's no time limit, you can talk for as long as you like. Really get your thought out about that slide, about that content. But my only recording tip would be just to be a little bit louder rather than softer, because we can always turn the volume down if we need to. So when I'm finished, I hit the yellow stop button. And there you go. I've made one audio track. So if I scroll here with my mouse all the way to the beginning, let's say now I've recorded a track and I'm not really sure how it sounded. Did I explain a point correctly? Do I think students will be confused by something I didn't clarify? So I need to listen to it. What I would do then, I would click my mouse somewhere inside this gray bar here and hit the green play button. So I've clicked it, and you notice now that this blue waveform is appearing while I'm talking. This waveform is tracking my voice, and you notice that as I get louder, it gets a little bit bigger. Okay, so we listen to my playback, and it sounds okay. So let's say now we're happy with how the play looks, the playback looks, how the bar looks, and we're ready to save it and move on to the next one. So here, what you would do, you go to the top toolbar, go to File, and then you would go to Export. And it's going to say, what would you like to call it? And so for us, really you could say anything as simple as slide 1. You could say slide 1 for the whatever slide series it is for week, just slide 1 for week 6 lecture. That's fine too. But regardless of the name, once you've named it something, the format is important. And really, we need you to send us the same format. If you hit the drop down here, you're going to have a lot of different options. For what we need to leave it right on MP3 files. So it may pop up different, may pop up with a wave or another option. If you do see that in this box, be sure to change it to MP3 files. And once you're done, go ahead and hit save. So, and then once that's done now, let's just pretend I hit save. I need to make a new track. You have an option here. Let's say you want to go ahead and close this out. You can, because it's been saved. Or you can do File, New, and I have a new clean place here where I can hit record, and I can start my next track. So I'm now continuing on with my next slide and my next series of thoughts, and I record it that way. I then hit stop, file, export, give it a new name. So let's say that's slide 2 for week 6. And make sure it says MP3, and hit save. So once all those are done, send those files to us, and we will compile them into the presentation as needed. And that's really it. So I hope it's helpful. As always, Bethany and I are here if you have questions or concerns, and anything we can do to help you get started with this, just let us know. All right, thank you, and have a great day.